Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sorry everyone for the echo in the last video. But now I put my headphones on, so hopefully you guys can hear me much clearer now. Inshallah, we'll be continuing on by reacting to Surah Al-Kahf. This is also the Project Zamzam's content and video. So you guys want to show him support, inshallah. His link will be down here in the description right here as well, and it'll be in the description of this video, inshallah. So let's continue on with part two of Surah Al-Kahf.
It's a story of a man that Allah blessed with two beautiful gardens and a river that flowed between them. And even though he became very wealthy, he was ungrateful to Allah and never acknowledged Allah's role in his prosperity. One day, he invited a friend who was less fortunate than him. He wanted to show off his wealth to this poor man, so he gave him a tour of his property, boasting that his land will never perish and that there is no day of judgment. His friend would challenge him, reminding him that Allah is the one who created him from dust and made him into the man he is today. If only you had said when you entered your property, "This is what God has willed. There is no power except with God," said the poor man. But the wealthy man's arrogance would soon doom him, as Allah would go on to destroy his gardens and crops, leaving him with nothing. Allah would then remind us that this world is temporary, and regardless of how blessed we are, nothing comes close to the everlasting reward of the afterlife. المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا. Wealth and children are the adornment of this worldly life, but the everlasting good deeds are far better with your Lord in reward and in hope. The chapter then moves on to the third story that deals with
Before we get into knowledge, this ayah of the Quran, Al-Mal wal Banuna, is very important. Wealth and children are the adornment of this world. So these are the treasures of this world that Allah gave as a gift to people. And but even with this gift that Allah provided you, the afterlife is still better than this. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, let's continue on, inshallah. This is very beneficial. And Allah is also teaching in this story that don't be, what's it called, cocky or like arrogant and be like, oh, I'm the one who worked hard. I got this. This is very bad. This is a terrible quality. And this is what Shaitan, the devil, is his type of quality, that I'm better than you. That's what he said in the first chapter of the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, which inshallah will be doing a video on that as well. He said basically that I'm better than you. I'm from fire, you're from clay. This is arrogant and this is racism, which is very
reward and in hope. The
now
chapter then moves on to the third story that deals with the fitna of knowledge, and that's the story of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and Al-Khidr. A man came to Moses one day and asked, "Who is the most knowledgeable person on earth?" "That would be me," Moses responded. So God revealed to Moses that he was wrong to say that, and there was in fact someone who is more knowledgeable than him.
So this is Prophet Musa, Islam, Prophet Moses is a prophet of God, but even Allah is teaching him that it's not good to say I'm the most knowledgeable. He's a prophet of God, and God is teaching him never say I'm better than someone else, because you never know, there could be someone more knowledgeable than you. Always be humble, always be kind. That's one life lesson. There's always gonna be someone smarter than you, stronger than you, better than you. That means you need to humble yourself. If you need advice, like for example, my teacher's smarter than me. He knows more stuff about like a certain course, for example, like science and math. He knows more than me. He's a professor. Obviously, your manager maybe knows better than you because he's been doing it for so long. So those people, do you not respect them? Do you not give them honor? And they honor you back because you respect them. So it's the same thing Allah is trying to teach Prophet Moses.
God instructed him to go meet this man, whose name is Al-Khidr, and that he will find him where the two seas meet. So Moses, peace be upon him, took his young servant and set out on this long journey and eventually found the right spot. فوجد عبدا من عبادنا آتيناه رحمة من عندنا وعلمناه من لدنا علما. There they found a servant of ours, to whom we have granted mercy from us, and enlightened with knowledge of our own. Moses says to him, "May I follow you, and perhaps you can teach me some of the guidance you've been taught?" You won't be patient enough with me, said Al-Khidr. And how could you be patient with what is beyond your realm of knowledge? Moses responded, You will find me patient, God willing, and I will not disobey any of your orders. Then if you follow me, do not question me about anything until I myself clarify it for you. So they set out on this journey together, and they board a ship. On the ship, Al-Khidr starts damaging the ship, making a hole in it. What are you doing? Said Moses, peace be upon him.
Okay, in this situation, God is trying to teach Musa alayhi salam uh, life lesson. But for us common people, we'll probably say the same thing. What are you doing? Because we don't have the knowledge about it. That's why. That's the whole thing. We don't have the knowledge about it. So we would do the same reaction. It's just a normal human reaction.
Are you trying to drown the people of the ship? You've done a terrible thing. Did I not say that you cannot have patience with me? Al-Khidr replied. Moses pleaded, Excuse me for forgetting, and do not be hard on me. So they proceeded on their journey until they came across this boy, and Al-Khidr kills him. Moses
This is severe. Killing someone is a big thing. But now you'll find out later on what happened. Why did he kill him?
protested and said, Have you killed an innocent soul who killed no one? You have certainly done a horrible thing. Al-Khidr answered, Did I not tell you that you cannot have patience with me? Moses replied, If I ever question you about anything after this, then do not keep me in your company, for by then I would have given you enough of an excuse. So they moved on until they came to a town, and they asked its people for food, but they refused. Moses and Al-Khidr would continue until they came to this wall that was about to collapse. Al-Khidr would rebuild the wall to save it from collapsing. You know you could have demanded them to pay you a fee for fixing their wall for
Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna fix one thing. There we go.
them, Moses told Al-Khidr. Al-Khidr replied, This is the parting of our ways. I will now explain to you what you could not bear patiently. As for the ship, it belonged to some poor people working at sea. So I damaged it, for there was a tyrant king ahead of them, who seizes every good ship by force. And as for the boy,
Yeah, because they had a good ship. That's why Hazrat Khizr broke it. So the king of the tyrant king did not steal their property. That's why he damaged it a little bit. They're like, okay, because these people are poor, he won't take it now. He didn't care if they're poor or rich or not. If they had a good boat, he would have stole it. Okay, so let's continue on, inshallah.
his parents were true believers, and we feared that he would pressure them into defiance and disbelief. So we hoped that their Lord would give them another, more virtuous and caring one in his place. And as for the wall, it belonged to two orphan boys in the city, and under this wall was a treasure that belonged to them, and their father was a righteous man. So your Lord willed that these children should come of age and be able to retrieve their treasure, as a mercy from your Lord. I did not do it all on my own. This is the explanation of what you could not bear patiently. Allah wanted to teach Moses a lesson that we do not always have the knowledge of why God allows certain things to happen, things that may appear to be bad as it unfolds, but in reality, it's for a good reason. Now we come to the final story of this chapter, which deals with the fitna of power.
Okay, so inshallah, this last part, we will be continuing it, inshallah, in the next video, since the video is already 10 minutes long. So just uh, a recap of what happened today. So the knowledge one about Prophet Musa, Allah is just telling him that don't ever say and don't be proud of yourself too much. This is not good quality. Don't have too much pride that I'm smarter than everyone, I'm better than everyone. This is not good. You should always be humble and respectful to everyone. And Allah was just teaching Prophet Musa that if certain things happen in your life and you don't know the meaning behind it, for example, my car broke down, I'm late to work, I don't have money for gas, I don't have food today, I'm starving. There's so many things going on in the world that we're not the only ones starving. I really know what's happening in Palestine. Very sad and very depressing. Those people are suffering, and we need to give inshallah money to them as well, so we can do some benefit for them inshallah. And may Allah what's it called, give them what's it called, safety over there from getting bombed, innocent kids. But this is what God is teaching us. Sometimes you don't have things. You don't have a house. You don't have a blanket. You don't have food. You don't have like simple stuff, a water bottle to drink water out of. But God is teaching you how to be humble, patient, kind, and God will give you, inshallah, later on when you're very respectful and you worship God. I hope you guys enjoyed this series, inshallah, and I will be doing the Day of Judgment video soon, and inshallah, I'll be continuing this later on today, the last part, and inshallah, we'll get the Islamic trivia going as well. So please join the live stream once we host that, inshallah. Thank you guys very much, and have a blessed Jummah. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.